Very good evening to you. Well, after the sunshine of today, the cloudy, mild weather's pushing right back across the country. You can see these weather fronts here straddling the country now, getting right across the country by midday tomorrow, showing the heaviest of the rain in the north and showing we'll be all in these very moist southwesterly winds. Now, they're already down in the south, giving some drizzly rain in southern parts of Ireland, southwest Wales, southwest England, down in the Channel Islands too. It's still fairly clear on the eastern side and still fairly cold too. 3 or 4 degrees Celsius there just at the moment, but this very much milder weather is gradually pushing its way in. It'll become cloudy just about everywhere, I think, through the night, with the worst of the drizzle and the rain up the western side. But with the cloud pushing in, turning a lot milder by the end of the night, even on the eastern side up to about 7 degrees Celsius, 45 Fahrenheit. A pretty dull, miserable, murky start tomorrow then, as you can see. The worst of the fog and the drizzly rain on the western side, particularly up in parts of Scotland. It could well brighten up on the eastern side through the afternoon and in the far northern part of Scotland with a few showers up there. Another very mild day, up to 13 Celsius, 55 Fahrenheit, but windy, particularly up in the north. That's it from me. Bye-bye.
George and Linda have been happily married for 17 years. Or have they?
I'm considering leaving George.
Leaving him where?
Is George too dull?
George, do something crazy!
Unromantic?
George?
Is there any hope?
It's no good, George. We'd only make the same mistakes all over again.
No, we won't. We'll make different ones.
Lisa Goddard and Ray Cooney star in Wife Begins at 40, tomorrow at 9:30 on 1.
Our movie classic tonight stars Margaret Lockwood and James Mason in the story of a bored country lady who seeks excitement by turning to murder and highway robbery and romance with a dashing highwayman. The Wicked Lady is the movie at midnight. And we have film drama for you now on BBC One. It's November 1943 and the Eagle has landed. And since the Eagle has arrived, I think our little partridge had better be off.
A young man trying to impress beyond his abilities. It is miraculous.
For New Year's Day, BBC One brings you the television premiere of the spectacular Amadeus.
Mozart, you are not the only composer in Vienna. I can rewrite what's perfect.
Your son is an unprincipled, spoiled, conceited brat.
The winner of 7 Oscars, Amadeus, for New Year's Day at 7:45 on BBC One. Time now on One for tonight's movie classic, The Wicked Lady. It's introduced by Barry Norman.
Hello. When The Wicked Lady was first shown to the press back in 1945, those notoriously delicate plants, men and women whose sensibilities are so easily offended, fell back in horror and declared it both bawdy and immoral. The dialogue, my dears, the love scenes, too daring for words. But then Queen Mary attended the opening night, declared that she'd thoroughly enjoyed herself, and the sensitive critics slunk away stage left with egg on their faces. Still, for its time, The Wicked Lady was rather daring. The story of a bored and scheming aristocrat, Margaret Lockwood, who for kicks takes up with a dashing highwayman, James Mason. But it was a huge and immediate success, rather to Miss Lockwood's chagrin, because she was stuck with the label of the Wicked Lady forevermore. As recently as 1980, she was complaining with some asperity, "It's unbelievable how that film sticks with me." Of the two stars, it was James Mason who probably benefited most in the long run, because the picture was instrumental in bringing him to the attention of Hollywood, whither he departed not too long afterwards. It also attracted Hollywood's attention in another way. American film censorship being even stricter than Britain's, the décolleté of both Miss Lockwood and Patricia Rock was deemed to be far too revealing and provocative, and before the picture could be released in the USA, the offending scenes had to be reshot with the necklines raised. Seems daft now, doesn't it, when actresses cavort about the screen wearing nothing much more than eyeliner. However, of its kind, The Wicked Lady is indeed a little classic, a cracking good yarn that should be enjoyed, as I hope you enjoy it, purely on that level.